Now, still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Darius Davis to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
19, 19.
First play is to the air. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
50 bucks. Here we go. 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Bronco.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Hawk 70, 7 Pirates.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Commanders have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Fields this one at the 3. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now.
The third down run with Blue. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
60, 60, press all 80.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He's brought down before the return gets far. See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up 6-0 here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, it's a good catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. This is caught by Blue. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Milton back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming here from the 12. And showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. Hits the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. There he goes, right sideline. Down to the 10. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has it at the 11. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Hawk 7. Let's go.
Option give here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's complete, right side. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it?
From the red zone on first. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And second down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go! Liking 18. Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19. Let's go now. Back to 60. Go.
Milton. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw, Milton. On screen here to Blue. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blue gets the handoff. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play fake, it's Milton. He's got a man left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll start the drive with blue. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the ready.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Daniels now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one's cut along the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
17.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? 70, tracking 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Good stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready?
They give it to him again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Hauled in by Lane. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw again, it's Daniels. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Cougar 19.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. The 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll begin his return from the 11. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catch.
Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here we go. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
On the jump.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Hits him downfield, this is Thomas. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On first down, it's Blue. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here's Milton. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it.
They bring Thomas in motion. Up the middle, Blue. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Ready up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Now it's Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 17.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
All right. right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timber.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that takes them to 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing. And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Daniels from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when he pitches it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing,
On the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Let's go. Cougar, now go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk, ready.
The give here on second. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the fourth. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down. And they pick him off again! And the Cowboys are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves, 19 touch.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Bronco. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
70 Timberwolves.
Hilton now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Milton. 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
The give now out of the shotgun. still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, now you appreciate great safety play like that.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Jump pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Daniels on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Set. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another.
To the air again. Daniels. Fits it through the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington first down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the 12-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And now all the way across midfield before he is brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Crack all 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Offense to the line, second down.
70 Lions. Go.
Another carry for him. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Viking 8.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. A pickup of only 2, and now it's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
70 Wolf. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set to go now from the 35. Daniels going to keep it. He's got room to roam. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road.
And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.